Welcome to LFFL Primetime, your What to Watch For edition. Will be a fairly quick edition because, frankly, a lot of these things have been decided, but there's absolutely still a few things to watch for. This evening, the originally congratulations, Mr. Bill Berardi has scored his fourth ever playoff win. I will go down the Hall of Shame as one of the losers to Bill. We can both bemoan our lack of ability to create a good starting lineup. Bill left T. Higgins and Ty Chandler on his bench on Saturday. Yesterday, I managed to lead the Dolphins defense and Chris Godwin on my bench, so we didn't score very many points. But congratulations, Bill. He is moving on. We'll face number one seed Eric next week. Andy looks like he'll be moving on a comfortable 40-point lead over Miles. However, both have a superstar receiver going this evening, so we'll see if Miles can make the epic comeback or if Andy moves on to face Phil in the semifinals. What to watch for in the LFFL2? Not much, because look, down here at the bottom is what's important. Miles beat Andy and Eric beat Phil, which means Andy cannot open the champagne bottles quite yet. We'll have to wait at least one more week before he can celebrate victory. That continues to move Eric just a game closer to Andy, although he's still 2 behind with 3 to play, and Andy has the tiebreaker. Game still to be decided. The Merrills only down 8 to Greg, do have Tyler Lockett to play. Bill has a 15-point lead over Todd. He has Jalen Hurts. Todd has DeAndre Swift. I'm in a real nail-biter here with Sean up 86 to 8. I have Jackson Smith and Jig, but he has DK Metcalf in the Eagles defense. LFFL 3 still to be decided over here. Both are playoff games, in all honesty. Need a conclusion. Miles, a 6-point lead over Eric. Miles brings DK Metcalf. Eric brings Jalen Hurts. There is now some question about Jalen Hurts' availability for this game. He's flying in a separate airplane. He's not feeling great, wants to play, but we'll see what happens over there. Even if he plays, Metcalf could potentially outscore him if he's not 100%. Todd, a 1-point lead over Phil. Phil, of course, the miracle run into the playoffs, looking to upset Todd. Just needs a single point. Actually needs 2 points out of Devonta Smith because our tiebreaker in the playoffs is higher seed moves on. So 2 points out of Devonta Smith. We'll get it done tonight for Phil. Simply needs 20 yards. Can he do it? Next week, number 1 seed Greg will take on the winner of Miles versus Eric. Number 2 seed myself will take on that winner of Todd and Phil. LFFL4, congratulations to Matt Brennan, his second showdown win of the season on Thursday night. His 140.58 was the 9th best showdown total of the season. A distant second for Eric and third for Phil. On your Saturday slate, your 3-game slate, Jeremy takes this one at 152.06, his second short slate win of the year. I consider a short slate to be these 2 3-game slates. Second time he's done that this year. Greg with second, Nate in third for this one. Your updated standings, I do have a little bit of a lead, but importantly here, Greg has actually jumped Eric in the standings. Phil sits in 4th place. What to watch for in the LFFL 5? We have 2 games I think are, trending towards over, but certainly not totally concluded yet. Sean with a nice little lead over Greg. He has DeAndre Swift. Greg has DK Metcalf. Both have players. Greg's within shouting distance. Would take a big game on DK Metcalf and nothing on Swift, but it can happen. And I'm going to say the same thing about me versus Phil. We each have 2 players to play tonight. I've got a solid lead on Phil here. He's got Reed Blankenship and Jordan Brooks. I've got A.J. Brown and Devin Witherspoon. Looks like I'm moving on, but we'll see. And finally, LFFL 9, I have opened up a little bit of a lead on Bill, but he's got a bunch of Eagles playing tonight, and I still have a few players playing tonight myself. So we'll see who comes out on top. Certainly this thing is not over yet, and we will go to the final deciding week next week with both teams with a chance to pull off the LFFL 9 title. So that's all I got for today. Please hop in that DK contest tonight. We should have a nice high-scoring game, in my opinion, so it should be fun DK this evening. And I'll talk to you tomorrow with final results and tell you who's moving on.